what to see, what to stream, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
That's right. My matching BFF Ryan J is back, and he's going to steer us in the right direction when it comes to our movie choices this weekend. Good to see you again, Ryan.
Good to see you, too. But before I start with movie reviews, can I first send a special shout out to my grandmother?
This is a huge one, so please do.
This is happy birthday, Nani Fricke. She's 101 next week.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you've got to send us a picture. We'll make her the picture of day on her birthday.
I would love that. Thank you so much. Yeah, she's 101, and she actually had COVID in December.
That's right.
At the nursing home. Yeah, and survived it. She was asymptomatic, but got tested and had it. And by the grace of God, she's still with us to celebrate another year.
Wow, she is a warrior. Happy almost birthday to you, Grandma Nani.
She's watching. I love you, Nani.
Aw, love you too. I love that. Okay, well, let's break down some movies for everybody else who's in, hopefully staying healthy as well, and wants to watch some movies this weekend. The first one is called Cherry, right? And this is on what? Apple TV Plus.
It is. And Cherry is a crime drama thriller with a dash of war and romance. So it's a bunch of genres mixed in. It stars Tom Holland, who we know as Spider-Man, from the Marvel universe. And there's no shred of Spider-Man in this performance. It is a complete opus of a performance for him. I feel like had this come out a little bit earlier, they could have marketed it as a best actor contender.
Ooh, are there any other stars in this that we should watch for?
No, but the directors are of note because it's directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, and they're the same directors that did Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. They also discovered Tom and brought him in as Spider-Man first in one of the Captain America films. And so it reteams them, but it's such a different kind of genre, but they still make this film really, really exciting. It's loosely based on a true story of a guy who wrote this book while he was in prison, and he's a bank robber. Basically, he's a war vet who has PTSD, and the trauma isn't handled correctly, and then he becomes a drug addict and a bank robber. Very exciting. And only Tom Holland could pull off this performance because he's so charismatic. It
looks really good. What are the themes overall?
Overall, it's about redemption and finding your way. And I loved it. I love his performance in it. See it on Apple TV Plus. Stream it. It's really, really worth streaming now if you have Apple TV Plus.
All right. That was Cherry. That's a stream it. Okay. The next one, Yes Day. This is PG and this is on Netflix.
And this is honestly the most charming movie about parenting since Parenthood.
Really? Okay, this is the one we teased before we came back. So can you relate to it and give us kind of that premise about it?
I don't have any kids, but I'm raising a puppy, as you know, in Toto. And so, the first year with Toto, everything is no. And so they're doing that in the movie, and the parents are kind of overprotective, like I am with Toto. They create this idea of having a yes day. It's a brilliant idea. There are still boundaries. You can't plan for things in the future. There's a budget and the rest of it. But when they say yes to everything, the comedy is so sweet. It's so funny. And we all still need a feel-good movie. Even though we're seeing light at the end of the tunnel with the pandemic, it's still always a good time for a feel-good film.
Absolutely. Obviously, there's Jennifer Garner. Who else is in this?
We've got Edgar Ramirez as her husband, Jenna Ortega, who's really great, and the family bonding, the situational comedy. It's really funny, really sweet, and you'll choke up with tears at the end. I certainly did. So stream it now on Netflix.
Oh, but if you do, you're probably going to be asked for a yes day in your own home. So beware, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to give Toto a yes day, but the funny thing is she doesn't actually ask me questions, so I'm good.
At least not yet. You can call the psychic for her.
Exactly.
Okay, your last one. I gotta warn you on this one. Scooby Doo, The Sword and the Scoob. This is on demand and DVD. And this, I base my fear on scary movies based on the fact I used to get scared at Scooby Doo when I was a kid.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. I'm totally not kidding.
I was going to say, the great thing about falling back into and seeing a new Scooby-Doo story is that it's all going to turn out at the end. There's that unmasking. They're the most predictable things, and they're so sweet. That scared you.
Oh, I was always scared during Scooby-Doo. That's why I seriously claim, I can't watch scary movies, because even that scared me as a kid. It's just saying how temperamental I am.
I want to take this on as a challenge, Tiffany, and show you a really scary movie.
Oh, gosh, never. Okay. But tell me about this. Go ahead.
This is great. Listen, the Warner Brothers started a couple of years ago taking Tom and Jerry and putting them in The Wizard of Oz and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and now they're doing it with their Scooby Doo brand. And it's terrific because it's a great way to introduce the kids to Scooby Doo, the sleuthing game, and all the great mystery machine. And it hits all the notes that we love. This one takes them back to the familiar and funny story of Camelot, but there's a lot of originality to it with the Witch Morgana and King Arthur and Merlin the Wizard and the rest of it. Jason Isaacs, who played Lucius Malfoy in the Harry Potter films, voices King Arthur. He provides the funny for the adults if you're going to watch it with the kids. It's great, though. If you want to get it on demand, stream it now on demand with your kids. It's a really fun watch.
All right. Just beware if they get scared. Just kidding.
If they get scared, write to Tiffany.
Exactly. And I'm with you then. I'm with you. Thanks so much for these today, Ryan. We loved seeing Toto, and very happy birthday to your grandmother, too.
Toto loves you more than me.
I know she does. That's because I'm the yes girl. That's why.
Yes, you are. And I'm the no guy.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, too.
You can like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Instagram and Twitter. But for those full movie reviews, you got to go to his website. It's ryanjreviews.com.